Hello you guys! I wanted to start a vlog today because I have not recorded anything in so long and I really want to get back into it. So I figured today was the perfect day because I don't start work until 3. It's 1:08 right now. I've had a bit of a slow morning. I slept until like 10:30, but I really feel like I needed it and I had really interesting dreams. I've been having like really vivid feeling dreams lately. I think just because I've been drinking this Nello drink before I go to bed that's supposed to like relax you, and then I also unfortunately can't really sleep unless I take 10 milligrams of melatonin, which I've heard is actually really not good for you, and I don't even think you're supposed to take more than like 2 or 3 milligrams a night, but I just have a hard time falling asleep, at least right now. So temporarily that's my nighttime routine, and lately it has just been like knocking me out, which I've needed because something really weird has been happening since I moved in here. It didn't start right away, but this never happened at my old apartment or anywhere else I've ever lived, but I keep waking up in the middle of the night with a really scratchy throat, and it's so scratchy that it like vibrates in my ears and makes my eyes water. Like I start crying and I literally have to like hobble out of bed and go drink a spoonful of honey and then like fall asleep with like a cough drop in my mouth, and it will happen like 1 to 3 times a night, to the point where now I just sleep with honey and cough drops like on my bedside table. And I'm so scared I'm gonna get my first cavity. I've never had a cavity, but I'm like, it's not good for me to be sleeping with these cough drops like pressed against my teeth at night. And my throat feels fine during the day. It's literally just at night. So I thought maybe I was like allergic to something. Like I started sleeping with my window closed because I thought it was maybe like the tree that's right outside my window. But it was still happening. And then I thought maybe it was like dust in my apartment, but I clean. And then I slept over at my friend Jenny's apartment twice and it happened there too. So I'm like, did I just develop like a weird allergy? It's so strange. So I don't know, but that's really been interrupting my sleep. So I've just basically been trying to like knock myself out so aggressively that I don't wake up in the middle of the night. And I didn't wake up last night, which is great. But yeah, I've just had a slow morning. My morning routine right now is waking up, listening to an Abraham Hicks video in the morning while I'm getting ready, like kind of while I'm in the shower and stuff. They're usually like 14 minutes long. There's a ton on YouTube, but they really help me to just like remember to keep a really good perspective during the day. So highly recommend that. And then I just got ready and I meditated. I've been listening to this song. I'm so obsessed. I don't know if you guys know the band Greer, but I've been listening to them, and then the song Deep Ends by Josiah. I don't really know what their like Instagram is. I think it's like Josiah Official, but they were in Greer, and then I think that's his maybe like first solo song. I don't really know. All I know is that I found him on Instagram and he's so fucking funny. He literally feels like me. Like I see the stuff that he posts and I'm like, wait, that's what I would post. Like he's so fucking funny and I want to be his friend. But he has the most beautiful, stunning voice ever. I've been listening to that song like on repeat since it came out last night. So that's fun. But yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you guys. I feel like it's been a long time. I've been having so much fun and doing so much, and it's so interesting because I prayed for times like this. Like I just feel like I was so alone over the last year and spent, you know, every day kind of doing the same routine, going to work, coming home, just being by myself. And I definitely like made the most of it, and I love my alone time, so it wasn't horrible, but I really just wanted to have friends and to have more things going on and to be invited to things and have a more full life. And I feel like I have really been putting the effort in and it's showing, and I've made these really wonderful friends, and now we have things going on. We're going to art shows and we're going out and we're getting drinks and we're going to the river and we're going shopping, and it just feels like every day is so busy and full, and it's the most amazing, beautiful thing ever. And it literally just makes me cry gratitude tears, and we're all just so grateful that we found each other. So I've just been soaking that up, but I feel like, I don't know, I've been less attentive to other areas of my life, like recording, I'm just not even home that often, to be honest, and I haven't had that much alone time, but I'm just really soaking it up because I know that life like ebbs and flows, and you know, the seasons of life kind of change, and right now is a really busy one, and I just want to enjoy it to its fullest. This is what I wanted for so long, but I am trying to incorporate like recording a little bit more, making sure like, I don't know, it's like those videos when it's like the consequence of saying yes to back-to-back plans, and it's like my laundry pile is so big right now, and yeah, but it's fine because all that stuff is like not pressing. And actually my apartment's looking pretty clean right now, and it's so cute. I'll show you guys right now. My bed is not made, but and my pillows are on the ground. It's really coming together. It's really coming together. It seems really dark in here. Maybe if I turn the light on, that will help. I have my bed over here. Ignore all that as I'm zooming in on it. I need to figure out how to like hide all those wires. But yeah, it's so cute. I really, really, really love it. This is my kitchen. I'm gonna make breakfast in a second. But I'm just like so happy here. It feels so light. It feels so nice. I love my home. I just feel like I've really put in a lot of effort to make like a lot of positive changes in my life over the last couple of months, and I'm really reaping the benefits of it now. I made a video talking about my experience taking Lexapro over the past couple of months, which has been life-changing in like the best possible ways for me. I also moved, and that was a really, really scary decision for me. I have another video talking about that. I think it was like talking about how I signed a lease and I have no idea what I'm doing, and how scary it is to make a big risky decision, because this was a lot more expensive than the last place I was living, and I was scared to live alone, and I just felt really unsure about this decision, but I ultimately did it, and I could not have made a better decision. Like, I am so happy I decided to move here. My life has changed so much. I love my neighborhood. It's so much easier to hang out with friends. There's so much going on. It brings me so much joy. I cannot even tell you. And then obviously taking the medication. I've been going to therapy. That's been really helpful, having somebody that I can just talk to and understand myself better with and hold myself accountable with. And it just brings a lot of mindfulness to my life, which is really nice. And yeah, I just feel like I've been pouring into myself, and friendship has, you know, literally changed my life. I just, you know, I've always had lots of friends, but they don't necessarily all live next to me. And my cousin was my best friend, and then she moved back to Seattle last year, and my friend Tony moved, and my other friend was in a relationship, and I just was feeling like really lonely for a while there, and I reconnected with my friend Lily. We've known each other for years, but hadn't really hung out one-on-one, and we started hanging out. We were in very similar phases of life, and then we went to this event called Gorp Girls. It's like an organization they have in LA, New York, and London, and it's just girls that like to be outdoors, and they do different events and hikes and stuff, and the purpose is just to meet other girls, like-minded girls and friends. And we went to an event and we met our friend Jenny, and we've just been a trio, and it's the best thing ever. And yeah, just like hanging out with friends, doing things. I just feel like I'm living like a balanced life. Like every day feels different. There's always a new thing to go do, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing. I do feel like sometimes I'm like, okay, I need to like chill, because I've been going out a lot. I've been drinking a lot too. Oh, this is going to turn off. Okay, I had to restart that. We've definitely been going out a lot. I've been like drinking more, but it's been really fun. I don't know. For the most part, I'm like loving it. Normally I reset by being alone and spending time alone. I do feel like I've been way more extroverted lately. But overall, like, I don't know, it feels really good. It's just interesting. It's just different, because like it was easy for me to record vlogs when I had nothing going on, and I would just show my routine. And honestly, like, I don't know, I think I just have this limiting belief in my head that like I'm not able to record vlogs because I'm so busy now, which sounds so backwards, because like you would think people would be more inclined to want to watch something when you actually have exciting things going on in your life. But I felt like I was able to just be so present when I, you know, was just alone every day. Although my routines weren't the most exciting, it felt easier to record. So now I'm trying to incorporate that back into my life. I have a lot of fun things to show you guys, so I'm sure it will actually be, you know, I'm sure it will be fine. I think I'm just, I don't know, now that I feel like I'm in a good place with friends and life, I just want to I want to record. I miss this, and I really love doing it. So I'm just trying to get back into making more videos, and I just really need to be bringing my camera like when I go out and stuff. So I'm gonna try to do more of that. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to lately. This weekend I think is gonna be pretty relaxed. I think I'm hanging out with a friend tomorrow, and then I'm working tomorrow night, and then on Sunday should be a pretty open day. Probably go on a walk with my friends or something. But I thought I would just bring you guys along and catch you up, and hopefully this can be inspiring in some kind of a way, because there's nothing wrong with spending time alone, and I love my alone time, I'm telling you guys. But like when you're feeling like you want to hang out with friends or you want things to look a little bit differently, like that's so valid. And I just was in a place last year where I just felt really just lonely, and you know, I was going to yoga classes and I was recording and doing things to fill my day and spending time with myself, and I felt very connected to myself, and I still do. I feel extremely connected to myself even when I'm busy. I think I just had almost identified with being this person that was like a very lone wolf, and now I don't feel that way, and both are beautiful and both are fine. I think I'm just trying to like shed these, you know, identities that I had taken on, because we shift and change so much that, you know, any identity that we try to stick by is like not going to last. And just trying to, yeah, I guess get over these limiting beliefs that like I can only record consistently when I have nothing going on in my life or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really, really happy these days. I'm really happy, and I'm really grateful, and I wake up every day and I'm like excited to be alive, and I'm like, what is the day gonna bring? So I hope that you can feel that through this, and just like if you're in a place where you're feeling a little bit lonely, or like you're trying to call certain things in, like do not give up, keep going. You kind of sometimes have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Like me reconnecting with Lily, it was like nerve-wracking and vulnerable at first, and us going to this event and trying to meet people and putting ourselves out there, it was vulnerable at first, but it's paid off so much. And I just look back at times where I like would go to things by myself, and I'd be so nervous. I'd be like calling my cousin, like, stay on the phone with me. But I'm just proud of myself for trying, you know? And sometimes you really do just have to get uncomfortable. So yeah, but it pays off. It always pays off. I'm so happy now. Things feel so good. And I feel like it's just reflecting in every area of my life. I feel great at work. I feel great in my house. Great in my friendships. Like I feel really good. The only thing I do want to incorporate too, besides maybe recording more videos and like staying on top of my household stuff, is moving my body. I really have not been exercising since I moved, because I was just like unpacking and settling, and then my life became really fun and I started hanging out with people. So I definitely like, there are routines that I want to start incorporating back in. And I think I'm going to talk to my therapist about that, because it's like, now that I have so much going on, I almost don't want to say no to anything, but I don't want to neglect other areas of my life. So just continually trying to find balance. But overall, there are really no complaints over here. Like, this is exactly what I asked for, and I'm very happy and excited about it. But anyways, I need to make breakfast. I'm hungry. I really want to go get a matcha at my favorite matcha place. So I will bring you guys along. Hey guys, I just came to a park so I could journal for a little bit, because I saw somebody today that I haven't seen in a long time, and just had conversations that brought up a lot of feelings that were definitely really necessary and really good. But I could just feel myself wanting to disassociate afterwards and kind of scrolling on my phone. And I was like, no, it actually feels so much better if I were to just go to the park and journal a little bit. And it's so funny, because I feel like when I recorded my intro, I was saying how I haven't had any alone time recently. And that's really true for the most part. I've been so busy with friends and just fun things going on, which I'm so grateful for and not complaining about at all. But it is funny how it's like I said that, and then instantly the universe is like, okay, the day that maybe you would want to go and hang out with friends, especially, and like be busy, your friends are busy and working for the next 2 days. So this is actually the first like Saturday I feel like that I haven't spent with Lily and Jenny in like weeks. But it's good. I talked to Lily on the phone for like an hour and a half, which was really nice. I'm so grateful to have such amazing friends, and really everything is fine. Like, I'm okay. There's so many blessings going on in my life and so many things going right, and there's really nothing even going wrong. It's just, you know, I don't know, I feel like sometimes we're put in more positions that are vulnerable or just unknown, and that can be a little hard, but I feel like I'm in a much better place to be able to handle that. And I just feel so trusting of my life path, and I don't know, I just I feel better and more emotionally stable. So it's not like this is like the end of the world to me or something, you know. It doesn't feel like it needs to be the center of my universe when maybe in the past it would have. So I just came to the park to journal. It's honestly probably good that I get some time alone to really connect with myself and be on the same page with myself. And I'm also really excited to talk to my therapist on Monday. Like, I feel like the past couple of weeks there hasn't been very much to talk about, and I've actually felt a little anxious about it because I'm like, oh no, like I don't know what to talk about in my sessions. And like, I always like to write in my notes a lot beforehand so I have things to bring up, and sometimes I'm like, fuck, like we have a whole hour session and I just don't, like, I feel insecure about it almost. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna have a lot to talk about on Monday. So I just feel really grateful that I have that space to be able to do so, and somebody to talk to and get their, you know, unbiased opinion, and just somebody to vent to besides my friends. It just feels different. Like, it's able to hold me accountable, and, you know, she knows all my lore at this point. So I feel like we're in a good spot, and I just feel really grateful for that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to make healthier decisions for myself. I could have easily just laid in bed and scrolled for hours and hours, and I kind of did for a little bit. I let myself do that, but I knew this was going to make me feel better, and it did. And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm giving myself grace when things come up that are a little bit difficult. It's like, of course I'm going to be a little sad, and I think what's interesting now is that I feel like I'm in such a good place that it's so much more apparent to me when I am sad or anxious, because with the Lexapro and with these changes I've made in my life, this move and these friends I've been seeing, like, I've felt so much joy and happiness on a regular basis. I'm happier than I even knew was possible, honestly. Like, I feel so grateful every day. And of course there's been tough moments, but for the most part, it's been really nice lately. And so when something does make me feel, you know, emotions that are uncomfortable, it's a lot more obvious and apparent to me, because it's just been so nice feeling lately and happy and light. So I don't know, none of this is bad. These things that I'm feeling aren't even bad. It's all really important. And yeah, I'm just grateful I was able to journal. This is like an inevitable part of life, you know, feeling discomfort and being in the unknown. And it's honestly a really good practice for me to just let go of control and surrender, and, you know, stay focused on the things that are going right in my life, and just to stay busy too and not ruminate on things, because these are issues that I really struggled with before. And I feel like now that I've been making these changes, and now that I've also been medicated and I'm on Lexapro, I've been really proud of the ways that I've been showing up, and I feel like I've really improved on those things. So I suppose this is just more of a practice for me, you know? And I'm like grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow. Like, ultimately I am. So yeah, I'm here now. I thought I was gonna be able to show you guys some exciting stuff. I was talking a big game about how my life is so fun now, and it really is, but it's just, I think, gonna be a little bit more of a chill weekend. I might go to the river with Lily tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Might meet up with my friend Shia. I'm gonna go to work in a couple of hours. And maybe I'll just extend this vlog further than this weekend, because next weekend's the 4th of July, and that's going to be really fun. Or maybe I'll make that its own separate vlog. I promise I will show you fun things going on in my life soon. But I guess, yeah, right now I do have some alone time, so I'm just soaking it up. My apartment is clean. I'm also like obsessed with Love Island, you guys. And I will say, I have loved Trinity and Bryce since the very fucking beginning, okay? Those two have been my favorite. I love them. I knew it. I saw it from the beginning. I knew. And last night was the recoupling from Casa Amor, and I literally cried. I shed some tears. And I'm usually not that parasocial, especially with shows like that. Like, I've watched other seasons, didn't really care. This is doing something to me. It really is. I don't know why, but it really is. So I've been loving that. I also got to see Audrey Hobart recently, who I love so much. I feel like I haven't talked enough about how good her songwriting is. It's like insane. It's just like, I feel like my soul songs, which is funny because it's like such silly and lighthearted music, but she's so real and just explains the girlhood experience so perfectly in so many of her songs. And obviously I have like deeper songs that I love, whatever, but I love her music so much, and I love that she's so herself. Don't know how good this lighting is. I love that she's just, you know, so herself and weird, I guess, quote unquote. Honestly, going to her show felt like seeing a friend perform. I took my friend Ari, and she had never heard of her before, but she loved the music, and she said the same thing. She was like, it feels like I just went and saw my friend, because Audrey talks about, you know, how she used to be on the other end. She would be in the crowd and she'd be like, what's the difference between me and these people on stage? And she's like, honestly, there is no difference. But then she was like, but I am the one on stage, so let's please respect that. She was so funny. So that was fun. That was so great to be able to see her because I love her music so much, you guys. Like, I listened to that album all last year and it brought me so much joy. So that's been great. What else? I don't really know what else has been going on. Just really happy in my apartment. I got a matcha this morning from my favorite place. That was really nice. Picking up more hours. I've been working a lot more, which has been so good because if any of you guys watched my videos about moving, I was so stressed that I wasn't going to be able to make enough to pay my rent because it was quite a bit more than what I was paying before. And everything has just really fallen into place. I've been gifted lots of opportunities to make money. I'm doing that again tonight. I feel really grateful. Like, so grateful. Everything is good with work. Everything is good with my family, my friends. Like, there's so many things going right now. And I just really want to soak it up. So I'm just, I'm just happy. I'm really happy. And just going to try to continue to stay busy, hang out with friends, like go on walks in the morning before work. We are kind of in the habit of doing that. Kind of opening myself up to like casually dating again too. I was talking to my therapist about it, and she was saying it's, it can be a really good way to learn more about yourself and what you want and what you don't want. So trying to do that and hopefully have a little bit of a different experience now that I'm on Lexapro and like have a more full and balanced life, which is actually something I want to record a video on and probably will tomorrow. Because I just feel like when I was dating before, I was, really putting a lot of pressure on these people to fill a lot of areas of my life. And it just did not feel good for either of us. And now I feel like I have a way more balanced life and I'm just so much happier. I feel like that is really the key to happiness. So just wanted to record a video talking about that and kind of the ways that I've been able to do that and create that in my life, because my life looks and feels completely different than it did a year ago. Like even 6 months ago, it's really crazy, but things can change so fast in really positive and beautiful ways if you just kind of start leaning into it and putting in effort. So yeah, I just want to share some of that because I feel so good and I just want everybody else to feel so good too. But anyways, you guys, I think I'm gonna head back to my house, make some food before I have to go to work. My phone died, but I think I'm okay on time. Just been journaling. Very grateful. I don't even know what journal number this is. I've journaled through many journals, but yeah, it's always a good practice. I haven't been super into it lately, but you can always return. Felt really good today to just kind of get on the same page with myself and let some things out. Talked to Lily, like I said, for an hour and a half. That felt really good too. I talked to my friend Tony. I love my friends so much. Talking to friends helps a lot, you guys. It really does. And if you don't have friends, you can make them and you can journal in the meantime. But yeah, I'm gonna head back to my house. Don't know what I'm gonna make for lunch. We'll see. Even though I think it's like 5 p.m. But anyways, I love you guys. Oh my god. This is what the fuck? This is the first time I'm talking today. Whoa, why is it so hard? Anyways, gonna do this meditation. I love doing this one in the morning. It puts me in a really good mood. I'm also feeling really good because it is the first of a new month. Fresh start, new beginning. Very exciting. Okay, anyways.
And as you open your
My life has been taking so many twists and turns lately. And by lately, I mean the past, 10 months. 10 months straight, it feels like. And it's all for the best. It's all good. But holy shit, you think you have your shit figured out. And then you keep finding out, on a daily basis, that you don't.
It's a free for all. I'm feeling so bad it's not even funny. Isn't here, and really there's no such thing at all. Still I'm wrapped up in this fear. Unlike everything else feels real. The path it disappeared, and I'm holding eyes close as our creature bodies allow. Oh no, I wouldn't trust my own instincts if they are shut down my love.
You don't think you could convince Devin?
She seemed really against it.
Gorgeous,
gorgeous.
He's nice.
Yeah.
You don't know what you did, but your makeup literally looks like.
It's dope. It's done. After I finish my pasta, it's so pretty. Is it picking up the sky at all though? I don't know how to do
Not.
And I was so pissed.
Okay, fine.
I feel like we're gonna like look back at these. They're not to go anywhere. They're just for us to have.
It is nice memories. That's why I love vlogging.
Oh, it's such a pretty sunset.
No. You really do have such a
Starbucks
pretty
coffee.
view. I know.
That's so funny.
I look so crazy. How do I change this exposure?
Zoom in on it or see if it looks
Oh no,
cool.
the exposure is so. Oh, there we go.
Am I holding it cool with my nails?
Yeah, it looks great. It's a little dark.
But like, it wasn't time to have.
Because I feel like if you like someone, you'll naturally stop seeing other people.
You do.
You look great. That's my vagina. Okay. Okay, let's start over.
Oh, it's my big. He meant silver love.
Silver Lake? That's crazy though. No, hi. Haven't talked to you in a while.
Just because you're an annoying fucking resident and you have no time on your hands and you're gonna be rich one day. Fuck.
My brother, my sister, into the world, happy in the land of the free.
Hi, you guys. I'm wearing a beret. I'm wearing a beret because I'm going to see the Philharmonics play at the Hollywood Bowl. I'm going to see them perform music from Wes Anderson movies, and I'm so excited. I love Wes Anderson so much. I have for so many years. The first movie I saw of his was Moonrise Kingdom when I was a teenager, and I was instantly obsessed. I have these on my wall, and actually I got those because my boss got me an Etsy gift card for my birthday, and I was trying to think like what would I want on my wall, like something from a movie I like or music artist I like. So I'd mentioned to her like I think I might get like a Grand Budapest Hotel poster because that's my favorite. Well, that or Fantastic Mr. Fox I think are my favorite, but I think Grand Budapest Hotel has always been really top favorite. And I told her that, and she was like, oh, my coworker has a bunch of these, like this little set of his movie posters in his office, and they're really cute. So she sent me the link, and then I got them. And then I was leaving work on Friday, and she was like, oh, me and Noah are gonna go to see the Wes Anderson music at the Hollywood Bowl on Saturday. Like, you should go. And I was like, oh my God, I have to work on Saturday night for this other family. But she was like, they're playing, well, Friday that night, Saturday and Sunday. So I was like, wait, I might look for a ticket on Sunday if it's not that expensive. And it was only $28 for me to get 4 tickets. It was $28 each. So I'm going with some friends, and we're really excited. I think it's just gonna be so wholesome and honestly like magical and enchanting. And of course I wanted to kind of play into it. I was Susie Bishop for Halloween in like 2021. The first year that I moved to LA, I was Susie Bishop. My boyfriend at the time was Sam. Very precious. And so I had this beret from that, and I had the little pink dress and thigh highs, but I think I must have donated those because I can't find them in my closet. Unless they're maybe in a Halloween box. I didn't even think of that, but I just figured I would try to play in to the vibes as much as I could, which is not hard for me because I love dressing like this anyways. So I'm wearing little tights and then little cute socks, and then I think loafers or these like brown chunky dock shoes that I have. and I'm making all my friends kind of do the same. My friend Jenny, this is like not her style, but she FaceTimed me and she's wearing the cutest like red and pink striped sweater with like a black and white polka dot skirt. And I was like, you understood the assignment. That is so cute. And I'm also gonna borrow that outfit from you. And then she was like, can I wear these Adidas? And I was like, do you have any docs? Do you have any flats? So she's wearing cute little black flats and it looks so adorable. And she's like, this is so out of my comfort zone, but I think it's just gonna be really sweet to get a picture of all of us outside. So it's just gonna be really, really fun. But anyways, I just wanted to wrap up this vlog. I think there was like random footage. I'm trying to get better at like talking while I'm vlogging. But I think it was just like a lot of little clips of me and my friends. We had dinner at my friend Jenny's house and we went out last week. And then it was the 4th of July. We went to our friend Brent's house with our friend Shia and it was just so great. And we got very drunky. We just Ubered and bopped around. And we ended up at this bar with lots of friends. And it was just a really, really, really sweet, fun night. And yeah, then we were really hungover the next day, but we ordered some Goop Kitchen for the first time and it was amazing. It was so good. We got this really good gluten-free pizza. Also, I went to a doctor today and it was like in a Target. I don't know, it was for my insurance. Anyways, like that doctor rocked. She was so cool and nice, and we think I might be allergic to this tree. And so I'm gonna start taking allergy medicine. I'm gonna do an allergy panel, and then I got something to like a saline rinse for my nose because she thinks the reason why I'm still having these weird throat issues at other people's houses is because the irritants are just already living in there now. So I need to try to flush them out. So, fun stuff. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm definitely gonna try to record more. I'm going on this really cute little trip with my friends to these hot springs next week, so I'm gonna definitely vlog that, or try to. But I love you guys so much. I feel like I have a lot to update on, but this vlog is already getting long and I'll just do it in another one. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and being here with me. I'm sending so much love, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye.